So, now that I beat the game, I am gonna review the game and tell you what I think about it. Now, first, it's repetitive as hell. It's like the essence of repetitiveness. But, it's actually fun. You wouldn't think it, but it's like the most repetitive thing ever, but you just keep on playing and playing and playing because it's just so dang fun hitting all those monsters. It's just so satisfying hitting a big slime in the face. You know, it has no face, but you get the idea. Now, the world itself, the map, it's quite good. You unlock the places you need to go to as you complete the chapters. You always have the maps for this chapter only, and not some that you don't actually need for this chapter. Then the level curve is weird. You start out level 1, of course, get some level 1 slimes, suddenly level 3 wolves, then level 5 slimes, level 7 wolves, level 9 hornets, and level 11 fire wolves. Something is wrong. Also because your level is so dang slow. It's a mass RPG, it's like epic. But you could at least level a bit faster, but for that, make more levels, like to level 50. Level 35, I mean really? I would say at least level 50, but make your level faster. And of course, therefore more enemies, more enemy types of course, and more different enemy levels. Also, the cons. Some enemies just don't know where to say when and are just unfair beyond epicness. It's just so unfair that you're like, oh my god. And you know what I'm talking about? Centaurs! Yay! The essence of unfairness. I mean, seriously? They charge you from outside the screen, knock you back, and then charge you again. And you can't do anything, and if they are thunderized centaurs, so they're thunder infused, then you're just boned. They charge you from outside the screen. If you don't keep on jumping, they're gonna hit you. They're gonna thunderstrike you and then you're dead. Because before you're able to move again, you're dead. Also, in great numbers, what do? They just do doom. Just keep on hitting you because they knock you back. You can't do anything. You just get knocked all over the place, getting flung from left to the right and everywhere. And you can't do anything while you take massive damage. And if you try and hit them, they got so much HP back up and stuff. I mean, seriously, there's a difference between just plain difficult and hard and unfair. And those centaurs are unfair. So for my review for Arcuz, I'm gonna say 9.8 out of 10. And if they ever make an Arcuz 2, I'm gonna play it. But if I'm gonna LP it, depends on one thing. I am gonna LP Arcuz 2 if nerf centaurs. Dang it. If they nerf centaurs in Arcuz 2, I'm gonna play it, but not if they don't do it. Dang it. And because of the nerf centaurs, I'm an angry face. But apart from the centaurs, it's perfect. I mean, yes, there are some flaws, like chests with having nothing in them and stuff, and hornets flying all over the place from the one side of the screen to the other side of the screen after hitting them. It's a bit weird and you get stuck in the wall, but hey, seriously, there's never ever gonna be a game that has no flaws. That's why these flaws from the technical side, like the getting stuck in walls, like yeah, it happens. I'm not too judgmental about that. So I'd say the only thing that's bad about the game is the stuff that the maker choose to put in the game that is bad, namely centaurs. And the final boss, well, it's an epic game, an epic boss. It looks epic. He's kinda overpowered. He has so much HP. If you don't use all your potions, berserk and whirlwind, he's taking hours to take down, and even after that he goes berserk and totally pwns you. So much about that. So, what else can I say? Wait a second till I clear it. So, what else can you say? Arcuz Behind the Dark. It just sticks out like a sore thumb. Behind the Dark. What I'm talking about is the grammar at some points. Of course, Behind the Dark itself is okay. But at some points, I mean, wait a second, I want to show you this. I showed you already the chapter 5 screen, like, win the last victory and stuff. But seriously, Cantune. Cantune? What the fuck? Did anyone proofread this? It says it's supposed to be continue, not Cantune. What the heck is wrong? I mean, a typo? The chapter 5 description is like totally bullshit. Win the last victory? What was the other thing? I forgot what the other thing was. Something else. Yeah, discover many truth. Many truth will be discovered. I mean, seriously? It's supposed to be not supposed to be English, isn't it? But well, I bet there are a lot more of this, but that's what I just thought about it. If you do Arcuz 2, proofread your stuff, seriously. And I mean, not yourself, give the script of it to someone else so he can proofread it. At least, or better, multiple people so they can proofread this. So stuff like Cantune doesn't happen. Seriously. It's just not necessary. Okay, what else? Well, although being repetitive, as I said, it's fun. You can't say anything about it. You could play it for hours and hours and would never get old. Composition, it's a very good idea, actually. Well, it's nothing new to like infuse your weapons and stuff, but how it's executed, it's pretty good. But the thing is, you either have too many of those gems or you don't have enough gems at all. I mean, because you need the stones to do it, to compose stuff. And the stones, it depends on if the enemies drop some stones or not. That's what everything depends on. Then the leveling system in the composition, that you first need level 1 composition, level 2 composition and so on, is okay. But the thing is, I never even go beyond level 2 because it makes no sense wasting all those gems, composing them into the bigger gem so I get the better bonus. I mean, I hardly have enough gems to infuse all of my stuff. I mean, by myself. Most of the time I'm just gonna buy from someone when it's already confused, like all the like my jewelry. I mean, the stuff that's like belt, bracelet, ring, necklace and stuff. I didn't infuse it by myself, I bought it infused because I don't have enough gems to compose them. Also, if you really try and compose your stuff, like, to the end, before you even get to the end of composing, you're gonna get new stuff already. You're gonna get new weapons, new armors, and then your old stuff, what are you gonna do with it? Of course, the belt, ring, necklace, bracelet and stuff, the jewelry. I don't know, it's still, I think in the game it says accessoires or whatever. That's okay, because there's no armor or something or damage, but your sword gains damage if it's a newer sword. Like the best sword is like 80 to 90 damage and the worst sword has 10 to 20, I don't know. I don't know if it's really this stuff it is, but I'm just estimating. So of course you want to get a new sword and your armor gets better armor rating, so you want to get new armor. And also on the accessoires, it's that the first ones, everyone except the last ones have 5 compose points, but the very last set of accessoires has 7 compose points, which means that you could get jewelry until then, like accessoires. But if you get the very last set of them, you're gonna swap because you wanna compose it even further, but you can't compose your old stuff even further. Of course, there's the Ring of Luck. The Ring of Luck is already infused with like so many things, but still has 7 compose points, which is awesome. So what I would say would be better. Let's make a U. Better comp. There we go. Better comp. It just has too many flaws, the composing system and stuff. Still wondering why I gave it a 9.8 out of 10? Because I'm nitpicking right now. The game in itself is awesome. And all the stuff I'm ravaging about right now are the little things. Like 90% of the rating is because it's fun. I mean, if there would be 5 more chapters, I'd play it. It's just fun. It's awesome. You don't want to stop playing it. And that's why it's got a 9.8 out of 10 from me. Well, I think that's about it for my Arcuz review. So, I hope you like my Arcuz LP. Wait a second. Arcuz Behind the Dark LP. Oh no, whatever. Version 1.1, you know, the one down there. So, I hope you liked it. And I'll see you later, dudes. Can't believe it's finally over. But yeah, as I said, if they're gonna nerf Centaurs in Arcuz 2, or even better, remove Centaurs from the game, I'm gonna LP that one too, because it has to be continuous. I bet there's gonna be an Arcuz 2 or something like that. So, until the next LP, see you later, dudes.